Welcome. In the previous video, we actually worked on the security assessment, and you saw how we could actually see all the findings from DataSafe related to security assessment. In this video, we will talk about user assessment. So if you click on Home and click on User Assessment, so user assessment will help you to identify the user settings and the risks that are associated with it. So all you need to do is the same way, we just need to assess it. Again, there's a bit of a repetition, guys, but because these are different features that are given by Oracle, so we need to understand these and we need to just play around with it. And that's what we are trying to do. Like in the previous video, we talked about security assessment. Here we are looking at the user assessment. So it's more of looking at your privileged users. So what it is doing is at the back end, it's running some set of SQL statements and it's actually trying to grab the data and verify all your users. What are the kind of privileged users that you are having? And if they are not as per the security benchmarks or they're not as per the regulatory bodies like CIS, PCI DSS, then you have EU GDPR. So all that stuff needs to be checked because as I said, sometimes you really need to send these reports for your in-house functioning, and also sometimes you need to give it to your regulators as well that you are adhering to the defined security policies. So give it a go and let it run, and we'll revisit once it's run fine. Half a minute or so, your user assessment gets completed and you will see that your report is generated. So guys, what I've done is I've actually done few things for you to actually see the report, because if there is nothing there in the database, then we won't come to know that what are the problems with the database, right? So that's why I've just created some or left some users inside the database which are like highly privileged users which shouldn't be there ideally, but I've just left them for you guys so that they are actually getting flagged in the report, as we say. So if you see in this report, it's saying that you have 5 critical risks, which is pretty high. Then you have 0 high risk, there's 1 medium risk and low risk. So in the previous video I was talking about high risk ones, but in this we have critical risk ones. So let's take a look in this report and see what's going wrong in our database. So when I click here, you see that's saying that 77% of it is critical risk. Then you have say around 14% of medium risk and you have 14% of low risk. But what is the problem exactly? So the problem here is, if you see that it is giving you specifically information about your privileged users that are in open state. Right now, we all know that we need DataSafe admin, which is a privileged user, right? It needs to be open. But what I've done here is I actually left, or you could say I could have accidentally left DataSafe admin 1, admin 2. So now these are the users I was working on when I was testing DataSafe admin myself, right? So I just left them over there. But see how intelligent this tool is, or this utility is, that it catches all the privileged users which shouldn't be actually running in an open state. So from this, I can clearly come to know, oh, so I need to really either drop or lock these users because I don't need admin 1, admin 2. Okay, understood. I need DataSafe admin. I need, say, the chsdv account manager root because that's for my database vault. But again, you see HR, it knows that HR is a sample schema. That's why it comes under medium risk. Again, that is open, which shouldn't be open. So it increases the attack surface of the database. So we really need to plug these holes, right? So yeah, that's pretty much. So if I go back to my home, you'll see that I've actually populated my user assessment as well. So all looking good. Security assessment is populated, user assessment is populated, and next we'll move on to data discovery. Keep watching.